I created a video last 2 months and a lot of people had several comments to make in that video. It was about UI UX not necessarily dying and it's evolving, and in that video I spoke about what a lot of people are concerned about, and I also spoke about what people should look out for. In that video I literally just talk about how we need to start learning how to use AI tools and basically speed up our work and our tasks. And in the comment section, I had several people telling me that, oh, thank you for this video. You basically made me see the need to actually learn product design in 2025, because I am very sure that starting out the year, a lot of people are concerned with the new rise of AI every single where and every single platform and software we're seeing being pushed out is literally an AI tool. And I guess this basically can come as a scary thing to some people, and to other people they see it as opportunities. While that is aside, this video is basically for us to look at more in-depth view on the evolving of AI, basically our present age and what to come, what to expect, literally things that as designers we need to pay attention to. Now this is going to be off of the information that I got. I basically have gone through the couple of months, the updates a lot of people have spoken about, the videos, the informations that have been circulating around. And if you're someone that has been well invested in what AI has to do, or literally the evolving of time, I guess you would actually have seen yourself watching these videos or reading this article like that I would basically point out. So this video is for us as designers or basically creative to take a look at the evolving of artificial intelligence, where we are at the current moment, and also where and what we should do going forward. Hi, I'm Faith, and I'm a product designer who is passionate about growing. So if you're just coming across my video, do well to stay by subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, and also share to people that you know would benefit from this video. We are gonna take a long drive in this video, but just stay with me. It's basically a general insight and something I feel like if you are at that point where you need clarity, or you are looking for a way forward or where to go from whatever point you are at in your career as a designer, let's just go through this together. And also feel free to actually drop your opinions in the comment section. I want to learn from other people as well. I want to know if there's anything I'm missing from this overview that we're going to be doing together. So before I get started, let's talk about starting designing. I'd say if you're starting design in 2025 and you feel like you want to start the same way several people, or I started in like about 5 years ago, you would be doing it all wrong. And does that mean you need to skip the basics? Absolutely not. Why I'm going over all these points and stages I'm going to be highlighting in this video, I would also state why it is necessary for us to, go back to the basics and things we need to add while we are learning product design as well. One more thing I actually also need you to do is have a mindset shift. I've seen several people come into the career product design or the creative side of tech because they feel, or they understand that it does not necessarily need a lot of technical insights while designing. And if you feel it won't take you stress, please change that mindset, as it's going to take a whole lot of other technical skills are going to be required. And is it going to be coding? Not necessarily coding actually, because we'll see in this video that even coding right now, there are tools that people can use to generate codes, and so they wouldn't necessarily need someone that can code. Now, don't get me wrong, people still need to understand the basics of data structure and algorithm, the big annotation and the fundamentals when it comes to creating data structure. You need that understanding, but when it comes to generating code, we'll have tools for that. So please change your mindset. Have a mindset that it's not going to be the same way people joined product design in about 3 to 4 years ago. It's an entire different pathway. I am basically trying to tell you the truth. right now with this video. So let's take a look at it. So when it comes to artificial intelligence, I want us to take a look at where we are currently and also where we are going to, or literally the matters horizon. Maybe let me call it matters horizon, but literally just what we should look out for and the skills we need to acquire while we are doing that. So the first stage I would be talking on is the AI as a tool. Now, I'd say that at the beginning of this year, the major concern a lot of people are giving are like, oh my goodness, I'm being laid off, blah, blah, blah. I'm being replaced with AI. In most cases, this AI is actually AI tool, literally a tool that can produce the result, which is just the interface result of what a designer or UI designer ordinarily can do. And I created a video where I was talking about being a T-shape designer and a high shape designer, which means you having broad knowledge of what UI UX or what product design is, and not necessarily just you specializing on one particular thing, and that's going to be easily replaced by any tool out there. So what do you need to do in this particular era where we have several AI tools? First off, you don't want to see AI as a competition. Several people that are actually behind the mastermind of some of these AI tools would encourage designers not to see it as a competition or as a replacement, but rather see it as a co-pilot, a tool that helped them fast track their work and basically save more time. So in this current era, all you need to do is literally know how to use this to your benefit. I have people that are using Figma AI to make fantastic websites. We have MidJourney, we have Figma AI, we have ChatGPT doing even most of the tasks that I'll tell you. ChatGPT is doing a whole lot, but what you need to do is learn how to use this tool properly. Be that person that knows how to use the tool, how to basically enter the proper prompts that literally would give and yield result faster. So that is what you're expected to do in this time and era. And I'm going to tell you that it's not only affecting we designers, it's literally affecting the whole round. One of the articles that I basically read was saying that before, if we are basically building a product, we have to build products across 4 major people, which we can all attest to. The first people are the product managers, we have the product designers, we have the engineers, and the QA specialists. Now, in the article, it was stated that these 4 roles would most likely be simplified into 2 major roles. That is a product designer who can actually use AI tool to actually produce code. So you see why the understanding of AI tool come across, and also knowing the knowledge of basic programming, or knowing how to program. Not necessarily you know how to program everything, but basically knowing how to enter the right prompt to give the good result. And I would say in that sense, people that are product designers who know how to program are also at a very good advantage in that area. So you want to also start learning little things about programming just as an addition. So an overview of this stage literally just need you to learn how to use AI tools faster, also give better result and functional result literally, and also be really, really great at learning fast, like really fast. So, and another thing that might be a disadvantage when it comes to this thing is people wanting to know how to use all the tools. The point is, you do not need to know every single AI tool out there. I can bet with you that every single software, for every 10 software that people are launching out there, we are having 8 of them having AI tool within them, something to assist people, something to fast track people, because that is their best selling point at a particular moment. So don't get overwhelmed by trying to learn every single thing. You can learn something that is tailored to what you're doing currently. Let's say, for example, I personally use ChatGPT for my UX writing, for getting insights and research from several platforms, from getting several information. I use it majorly for user flow as well. You can input or describe whatever product you're working on and put in ChatGPT, and it basically helps you with the flow. You can also use ChatGPT in brainstorming ideas, and you can use UX Pilot for sketching wireframe. There are several tools. Just pick the ones that are quite efficient for you. It's really no use trying to learn 10 to 20 tools. It's just not it at all. So just basically learn the tools that tackle the key things that you're working on currently, and know them very well, and don't get distracted because someone is doing some other things. It might literally be doing the same thing. Like, just pick the ones that work well with you and you understand and know how to operate perfectly. Once you're that person that basically know how to operate these tools perfectly, you actually stand a chance with respect to someone that does not know how to operate AI too. And I do not think there is anyone that don't know how to do that right now, right? But yeah, you actually stand more chances of getting new opportunities, getting new job proposal with it. I feel like a lot of proposals I've been seeing right now are hiding AI to their description. Like there is always AI UX, AI powered, AI powered, AI powered, and they are looking at this because they just need someone that is currently in trend, or that is currently also evolving as the whole AI thing is evolving. And for someone to build a very good product right now, they all need people that can use AI to. Now don't let me repeat that much. Let's go into the second stage of AI, which I would say is more of the future and what a lot of people have been talking about recently. Now the second stage for AI, which I feel is the new it's something that a lot of people are basically talking about right now, is the Agentic AI. I currently watched a video on YouTube which a debate was held regarding that. In case if you've not seen it, you can also go and watch it and learn about the advantage and the disadvantage that Agentic AI basically pose. Now, one of the article I basically read on LinkedIn already even highlighted industries that are going to be adopting Agentic AI. Agentic AI is literally the AI that can act, plan, and iterate independently. And in this case, we would no longer see it as a tool, but more like as a collaborator. And if you're seeing yourself as a UX designer, you can literally create the brief and the AI agent will carry out the entire iteration process, the entire designing process. This is how we want to see an AI agent. And I basically have experience when it comes to designing AI agents, because a product I worked on, one of the products I worked on included AI agents in the mode. And this is actually something that I see happening, or something that a lot of people are basically adopting in all these industries that are basically listed, because it's going to be acting as an agency instead of just one tool. For a tool, you might basically need a specialist to be able to operate it, but for AI agents, as long as you already automate every single step, the multi-agent already knows what to do whenever you come to it to perform that particular task which is assigned to the agent. There's also going to be new job opportunities, or let's say new career opportunities for people that are also moving towards this area. So now, as a designer, what do we want to look out for, and what are the possible skills that we need to basically learn in this agentic AI era or stage? And note, this is basically not right now because I'm not really seeing people talk about it right now, but I see it becoming something big. And if you are at that stage where you need to upskill yourself, you're at the things that you need to pay attention to, and also the skills or technical skills you need to learn. And this is why I said that you should have a mindset shift from the way you view product designing, because there's going to be a more technical skill needed for anyone to be able to get opportunity when it comes to product designing, especially in areas that are going to be seen as the next big thing in the future. So there are several courses that you can basically take in this set that gives you in-depth knowledge on AI and also basically the workflow. I'd say you also, in this case, you also need to take a course on AI automation. I feel it's going to be needed in this area as well, because it's mostly going to be with workflow and you instructing several, or you putting together several steps. I would say before we would say it's user flow, but right now it's going to be like workflow for the agents in order for you to carry out physical steps. So you would see a lot of AI powered UX courses out there. You can learn AI powered course on XDF. There is a course that talk about AI, and you can also learn about the AI essentials for UX designer, and this is a course on LinkedIn as well. You can also see several prompt engineering courses on Udemy, and you can see AI automation courses also on Udemy. So if you're someone that is more curious about agentic AI and literally want to stay at the peak or at the top, you want to stay at the top of your game as a designer, it is something I would basically encourage you to go ahead and take a look at, take a course on it, learn more about it. Don't just stay with the basic AI tool that you can use. Dedicate a particular time of the day to learn about agentic AI and literally how you can create and set up workflow for that particular environment. So if you've watched this video to this extent, do also give this video a thumbs up, share, and also subscribe to my channel for a whole lot of other information. My goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and I'm still far from that yet, so do want to subscribe and also share this video. So one of the technical skills that a designer would need to be able to design or be the mastermind behind designing product or agentic AI product, you need to understand prompt engineering. You also need to learn machine learning fundamentals. We have several platforms that you can learn the basics of AI. It basically will teach you everything you need to understand about AI. The beauty of product design is once you understand what you're working on, it gives you creative, it kind of help you with understanding and creating the best experience when it comes to any product in that regard. You need to also understand multi-agent orchestration, and I think you need understanding on AI automation as well. There are other skills that might actually be a technical requirement when it comes to you being a product designer, designing products that have AI agents implemented within those softwares. And yeah, do well to also start learning about it, learn more about it. I feel that if you have an understanding of how those systems work from a particular article, what we see is the major thing, and I feel like give product designers an edge is because we basically learn what critical thinking is, and I feel this is going to be something that would be needed in this environment. System thinking, critical thinking, and also be able to create experience, because we want to create a seamless experience for the AI agents and also with the end users. There are other technical skills that are going to be required, while the soft skills would include critical thinking, problem solving, which I would say is still the basic knowledge of being a product designer. So once you have that soft skill, it basically would help you stand out. Plus the technical skill, of course. Please don't let us skip that. That's quite important. You need to be that person that is very good. But I see a lot of experts in AI too, and I'm like, I feel we are basically going past the fact where everyone is basically using AI tools. It's just we're going to be moving to the next generation of people who know how to design products that have agent AI included in it, and they are able to create a seamless experience between the user and how they interact with the agentic AI. By combining all the skills in this sense, we are going to basically be drifting from being interface creator to more of we orchestrating intelligent autonomous systems. And that's not complicated actually, but not to be scared. I feel it's just basically we putting ourselves up to the challenge and moving forward when it comes to evolution. We cannot stop that. Actually, we cannot stop evolution. It's going to happen. You just have to grow alongside with it and improve your own capacity and your capability. Now, the last stage is basically the super intelligence. I've seen several videos on YouTube regarding this sense, talking about the super intelligence. A lot of people are basically, predicting a whole lot of other things when it comes to the super intelligence. And I feel like when we come to that particular point, which a lot of people are still speculating right now, right? And honestly, this is me talking in the future, like futuristically, not basically concluding. And yeah, so if we are to talk on the things that I have basically heard about the super intelligence, it's literally going to be better than a human. This intelligence is more than agentic AI and far better than AI too. It's basically going to be like a complicated, well, I say an advanced, not really complicated is not the word, but an advanced side to the whole artificial intelligence. Now I don't even know how we're basically going to deal with that, but based on what I basically see, I feel there's going to be need for people to understand how human and artificial intelligence can relate. In every single evolution, I feel there's always a need for specialists that understand how we humans can get to relate with whatever product, whatever evolution. And I feel this is where product designers are basically needed. Now let me tell you something, maybe it's just me, but I feel like the title would change a bit. You still need the basics of product design, but it's just going to be far more complicated than the normal learn Figma, learn that looks very easy, 3 months in, 6 months in. It's going to be more technical than that. And honestly, I think right now all is still in speculation. I have no in-depth information about that yet, apart from that one video that I watched that kind of made me like, oh my goodness, I really get to the end of the hit. But obviously I don't know about that. But what you need to understand is, while you are preparing to understand agentic AI, when it comes to super intelligence and how humans get to relate with it, there are several people that are posing the disadvantage, and a lot of people are basically scared about what could go wrong, and a lot of people are also talking about the benefits. Now, the areas where you come with your skill, your critical thinking skill as a product designer, the ability to create a system and a seamless system that basically help both users. I understand that while we have human computer interaction, we had that when we got introduced to what we know as technology now, right? We had that study. Now, understanding human and AI interaction would be the next thing a lot of people would be looking forward to. And HCI, if you don't know, but HCI is literally the basics of product design. It's basically like literally talking about how we humans and computer interact, and it has to do with not just the software that we designers do right now, but more of all the technical part. And I feel before computer, basically the old technologies that we have right now, we always need to bridge the gap between how people interact with those products. So in the time when it comes to super intelligence, now this is basically just my own perspective. I am also looking to hear from other people, but I feel that people that understand how human and AI interact would be needed in those sense. So having to understand AI models in that area where I basically spoke about Agentic AI, have it at the back of your mind that this is still something that would help you going forward if we are to have the super intelligence. I mean, I feel like why would I say if? It might probably happen, I really don't know, but I feel it's going to be needed. We need people that can bridge that gap between how we as humans get to relate with super intelligence, and I feel that's going to be top notch and something that would need people that can bridge that gap. It's not going to be everyone. Now, the beauty of all this evolution or the evolving is it might not get saturated at the end of the day. It might just be the few people that take their time to learn how all the system work, take more courses, learn about the technical part of designing, that can basically take that position, while people that are not ready to put in the work, because trust me, it's kind of sounding like a lot, but if you cannot put in that energy and that effort, you basically will succumb to the fear where you're thinking AI is going to take your job. Because in that sense, I see a lot of things changing. I see a lot of requirements changing. And even the article I basically read about, or you might not necessarily in computer science, it's just a lot. And if you're someone that is quite curious like myself, you would have seen all the speculation, and you just basically look for how to position yourself in a better way that makes you open to all these opportunities out there. So that is basically the 3 major stages when it comes to AI, and I feel this should give you an insight and an overview on what exactly you want to do, the skills you need to have currently, and the skills you need to basically start learning towards the future, and also a skill that will make you relevant even if the whole super intelligence evolution come across. Now note this, a lot of opportunities will still come out and would need your basic requirement. It might just be in a different scenario, in a different sense, in a different environment, in a different manner. Now, me talking to people that are just entering product design in 2025. Now, the question would be, should I still learn product design in 2025? And my answer would be yes, you still need to learn the basics. But after you learn the basics, which are just like basically you learning what UX design is, what UI design is, the UI tools, please start learning the tools with respect to AI. Start hiding AI knowledge to what you're learning. You can start taking several courses that I've mentioned, AI powered courses, your AI UX powered courses, and this is going to help you and give you leverage over other people. And would basically, for now, a lot of people are not basically having that. There's no that competition, because I saw a job posting on LinkedIn and it literally had Agentic AI, and the applicants is like, really, no, they're not. It's not a lot. So if you're that person, that stage, oh my goodness, you guys are going to be getting a whole lot of opportunities. So the faster you are able to learn and evolve, the faster you are able to hop in opportunities when they come, before we get to the stage where we start saying, oh my god, it's saturated, oh my god, it's saturated. And for people that basically see product design as a easy tech skill, please, you need to start changing your view about it. Sit very well, ask yourself why you want to do this in the first place, ask yourself the why, and go ahead, go all in and get things really done. In all honesty, product design is a skill you can actually go in if you know what you're in for and know and see and basically see the futuristic part of it. But is it going to be the same way people are doing it 4 years ago? The answer is no. So I do hope this information I've been able to help you see a clearer view and help you break down whatever roadmap you have for yourself, and also help you know what else you want to basically look out for when it comes to artificial intelligence. You can also drop your insight in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Let's basically think on how we can go forward. If I've omitted a particular skill that is essential and you're an expert in product design, do well to leave it in the comment section to help other people grow as well. Do you have a nice day?